Stadium. This is one of those benchmark opportunities for both teams, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Syracuse head coach before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drops back on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top 5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff positioning.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Back's got it on the screen. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a run.
Trying to rumble in, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fresh set of downs going up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
It didn't look to me, guys, like the QB and his target were on the same page on that outbreaking route. I'm not sure if they both thought it was man or zone or what was happening, but I think that helped lead to the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Right side, it's Thomas. Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to squeak through the pile. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Making the adjustment on the play. They'll move the tight end. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads it left. He's got it. Crosses to 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Second down, going to throw it. Rush is on. It's complete to the right. Rams him with the stiff arm. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Nowhere to go.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Crosses the 30. He's got away. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He's got him this time. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Fires it incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Selling the fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Touchdown, Cuse. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Upstairs to make the catch. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Look out! Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chain's moving. It's 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their...
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Looking left. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He breaks a tackle, and he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Changing the routes with his receivers. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. Wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Snowed under by the defense.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Sees a crease. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Off play action. Back's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. Driven back. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I love when you break out the hit stick. When you come and that guy gets struck and he goes backwards, that's how you bring it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse as the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab. And he will score. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Timeout taken on the field. It's the 2nd call by Syracuse. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 10 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Crimson Tide who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today.
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Second down to the air. Throws to the tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Quick step and go. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you...
He's going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Wants to go up top on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Orange. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
Pulls it in.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Running inside. It's Osborne. Stopped right there. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Burrowing for yardage. so important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. On first down, here comes this offense.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented.
Oh, he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made two.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first. Got it in the middle. It's Powell.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Looking for the time with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. And you see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Sends it back in motion. Press center down's going to the air. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on. Touchdown, Cuse. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up, so it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First two plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Rush right in his face. Out wide, it's Powell. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Osborne. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Spins away from the defense.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Needs it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The fake and wants to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they have their ears pinned back.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Under pressure. Throwing on the run. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Taken down right away. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Syracuse gets things started in overtime with a 1st and 10. Drops back on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. He's going to take a shot. He's got it. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they score first here in overtime. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Fresh center downs going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That is such a nice example of a quarterback and his tight end being on the same page. A little bit of a scramble drill right there where the quarterback had to get flushed out of the pocket, but his tight end was able to lock up with him and was able to mirror him, find an open area downfield. Quarterback makes a nice throw, you make the nice catch, and just like that, offense in the red zone.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, going to throw it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the going to mess around. They'll go for two and the win right here. They'll send the back in motion. They want to throw it. He's in! The two-point conversion in overtime. What a call to win the game! Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a